What's up, guys? It's been a little while, like a year, I think. This video could easily go off the rails because I don't really have a topic in mind except everything, life in general. So my life has changed quite a bit in the last year. I got married. It's been almost exactly a year now. I'm playing 4 to 5 shows a week. I think most of you who've been subscribed know that I'm also a working musician, so that's gotten really busy. I'm on the way to a show now on Mother's Day, but don't worry, I'm going to my mom's right after. I have her stuff in the car with me. Hopefully the chocolate part won't melt. I'm gonna have to take that into this bar with me as I play. Anyway, still lifting 5 days most weeks. This week it was actually 6 because I had some accessories I wanted to get done. And I did that at my little apartment gym, which is absolutely terrible, but still got stuff done. Yeah, so I really just want to check in. I want to see if you guys are actually interested in the other parts of my life. I know that most of you subscribed because of the lifting. The channel is Lazy Boy Lifting. Sorry for all the ums. But that's really not as big a part of my life right now. I mean, it's always part of it, but for a while it was below my family and just making enough money to get by. Lifting was pretty much third, lifting and nutrition together. And they're probably out of the top 10 these days. Like I said, I'm married. My wife is in the forefront. She's been in some videos before, Bridget. Sounds like she's from the backwoods, but she's adorable. Another Probably edit some of these ums out, just because it's kind of ridiculous. I haven't done this in a while. But I would like to share a little bit more of my life if you guys are interested. And I know YouTube's a little bit messed up. The last few months have been kind of crazy. So this video may only reach like 8 people, and that's fine. Then I'll know I don't need to make any new ones. But I would like to share just daily life, still getting fitness and nutrition in there, but just living my life and not making them the #1 priority. If I miss a day or don't get everything done that day, it's not that big of a deal. And I for sure think that I'm mentally healthier now than I was 3 or 4 years ago, because with powerlifting and bodybuilding, it can become an obsession, and it kind of needs to be. But for me, that's just not what I need to be obsessed with. I think music is much healthier for me. I always enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy this show even though this bar is probably gonna be half empty. Some of it goes like that. So if you guys are wondering about that, I play solo, just me. I'm not in a band. Play mostly small bars and restaurants, and it's mostly covers. So it's definitely fun for me. I definitely enjoy it. I love for it to be my #1 career, but realistically, that's very difficult to do. Even with 4 to 5 shows a week, it'd be tough for me to support myself that way. So I still do work as a personal trainer, and I'm still passionate about fitness, but I'll be honest and say that I'm really not passionate about personal training. Been at this job for nearly 5 years, and probably knew that personal training wasn't it for me a couple years in, but I've been lucky enough to be at a really good place. The boss treats me well. The clients are great. I'm just not that much of a people person, truly. Music's kind of how I escaped from people as a teenager. Unfortunately, I'm able to make a little bit of money doing that too. And I'm passing a cop. I don't think he can tell what I'm doing, but just in case. Alright, we're good, guys. So, speaking of driving, kind of, I'm thinking about it because I just passed a cop. In my 3rd car in 3 years, I was in a Tiburon, a Hyundai Tiburon. It was about 300 yards from my house. A guy came over on me in the turn lane, hit me. I was maybe going 25 because I was about to turn, but somehow my car flipped all the way over. I slid maybe 20 yards again because I wasn't moving very quick. I was fine. I had a scratch on my leg, which was probably from climbing out of the car. And that car was totaled. So I ended up with a Hyundai Sonata that I bought for my father-in-law. Fortunately, both of these cars were paid off, so I didn't have any of that to worry about. And insurance covered everything for both. But the Sonata was parked in downtown Birmingham. I live in Alabama, guys. Parallel parked on the street, walked around the corner with my wife. We ate dinner, came back around, and my car had been slammed into a pole, and it was totaled. We weren't even in the car. Fortunately, and unfortunately for the other driver, he did have insurance, and he had apparently had a diabetic episode at the wheel, so he had a really rough night. Never met him. He was gone when we got there. I heard this from the police officer and the bartender inside in where we had parked. So that was my second car totaled, and now I'm in a Hyundai Veloster Turbo, and I really love this car. And if any of you people are car guys, car girls, car whatever you prefer to be called, I'd love to do some brief videos on that too, because this car's, in my opinion, pretty cool. Before we get into that though, I gotta say it is an automatic, so yeah, if you knew where I lived, you might understand. You might not. You still might be a purist, but that's okay. I still really love this car. And it's got a couple of aftermarket things on it too. So if you guys are interested in that, if you guys are interested in music, if you guys are interested in daily life, I know you're interested in the fitness and meals thing, but I want to get your guys' input. So when I ask why you're still subscribed, that's part of what I mean. If you would like to see more of my life, I would like to share it. I'm an egomaniac. So if you guys are interested, please comment. I haven't checked to see how many subscribers I have left. There may not be any of you left, and that's okay. But if you're still around, just comment, let me know if you're interested in any of the things I mentioned. If not, then I will probably not make another video. So thank you for listening through my rambling and all the ums, and I hope to see you guys soon.